Okay, guys, I'm going to go fast on this again. If you need to watch it twice, then you watch it twice. So, a school uniform requires students to choose from a blue, green, or white shirt, or khaki or navy shorts. So, if we randomly chose a shirt, what colors could we get? We could get blue, green, or white. If we randomly chose shorts, what could we get? We could get khaki, or we could get navy. If we were to put that in a diagram below, what that would look like is let's do our shorts first. Our shirts first. Blue, green, or white. Okay. And then I could do a blue shirt with khaki. I could do a blue shirt with navy. I could do a green shirt with khaki. Or I could do a green shirt with navy. I could do a white shirt with khaki. Or I could do a white shirt with navy. So the possible outcomes that I have when doing this is 6 possible outcomes. Um, and so the chances of getting a blue polo with khaki shorts is 1 out of 6. That would be here and here. That would be the chances, 1 out of 6. So this is basically what a sample space is. A sample space describes outcomes of an event. Sample space can be displayed using a list or a tree diagram to determine the probability of simple or compound. Okay. So let's say we flipped a coin. We're going to make a tree and we're going to flip it 3 times. The first time we flip it, you could get heads or you could get tails. Then the second time we flip it, we could get heads or tails. Heads or tails. Then the third time we flipped it, we could get heads or tails, heads or tails. So right here, heads or tails, heads or tails. So you could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 outcomes. But another way that you could do this is we had 2 outcomes the first time, 2 outcomes the second time, and 2 outcomes the third time, which equals 8. Okay? So let's move on. For breakfast, Jamie chose from cereal, eggs, and a muffin, or she could do coffee, or she could do that with coffee, orange juice, or milk. This time we're going to make a list. This is what a list looks like. So I could go cereal with coffee. I could go cereal with OJ, or I could do cereal with milk. Or I could do eggs with coffee. I could do eggs, this is supposed to be eggs plural, I guess, with OJ. Or I could do eggs with milk. And lastly, I could do muffin with coffee. I could do muffin with OJ. Or I could do muffin with milk. So basically, I have 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 possible outcomes. 9 pos, right? But I also could have done that by going 3 times 3, which equals 9. So that's a quicker way of doing it. Okay. So let's try another list form. Amanda will roll a number cube and flip a coin. If Amanda rolls the number cube once and flips the coin once, then what are her possible outcomes in which the number cube lands on an odd number? Okay, how many odd numbers are there? There's only 3. There's 1, and there's a 3, and there's a 5. So you could do 1 and heads, and you could do 1 and tails. You could do 3 and heads and 3 and tails. You can do 5 and heads, and you can do 5 and tails. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible outcomes. 6, right? And that basically was you had 3 outcomes on that first one, and then you had 2 outcomes on the second one. And that's how you could do it faster. Just 2 more here. At registration, students can select Spanish or German. So let's do a tree again. Let's do Spanish, or they can get German. Okay. And then they have a choice of doing art, music, and theater. Art, music, and theater. What's the probability that randomly selected student has enrolled in Spanish and theater? Well, how many total are there? There's 6 total. So if we do Spanish and theater, that's 1 out of 6. How would adding French change this? Okay. Well, if you add French in, you're going to get a whole nother tree. A whole nother tree. And so the possible outcomes would go from 6 to 9. And the last one. Jenny rolls a number cube. And so you could do green, so a number cube, and spins the spinner below. The tree diagram shows some possible outcomes. Complete the tree diagram. Possible outcomes if she rolls a number greater than 3. So we only have to do one more. 4. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to do red, blue, green, pink. There you go. That's today's lesson.